All right, so once we got started, it went pretty good. Still day 5. We just poured our concrete to level out that cornerstone, just to kind of fill in the gaps a little bit. It'll just kind of dry to fill in, so it wasn't just touching on a couple pressure points. But we have our new big beam in here, what we would probably call a rim joist, which it's not really. It's just a post and beam setup. But instead of notching these, we're just going to sister them up, put them against that new one, jack it up slightly, so that way the pressure gets put on this big beam we just put in. So it's all on cinder blocks or a cornerstone, so that beam is nice and solid. So we want the walls to actually sit on it. So that's what we're going to do now. Is we've cut the bottom of all these rotten boards out. We're going to sister in new ones, slightly jack up on it, just add a tiny bit of pressure on that beam, because I actually don't know what's the pressure. I think is sitting on that concrete footer back there, which really isn't part of the foundation. It's just a porch. So we want a little bit of pressure on this beam. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to move to this section, do an 8-foot beam, which will probably slightly go underneath that little wall, maybe a foot. And then we'll sister them up. Then after all that, then we're going to do the same thing over here. So basically this job 3 times to try to get this whole thing sitting on a solid foundation again.